Since its release, I've made over 70 shorts about Silksong, and somehow I've never mentioned one of my favorite bosses. So it's finally time to do it. This is the lore of Trobio. So believe it or not, Trobio is actually on the right side of history. He's avoided the haunting himself, and his goal is to free the rest of Pharloom. The thing is that his method is a bit misguided. He's convinced that the only thing that will save Pharloom is a dazzling theatrical performance, and he's committed to the bit so much that he's willing to let others die on stage in pursuit of this goal. Once the void shows up in Act 3, Trobio goes into a depressive spiral and basically gives up his quest to save the kingdom. He becomes Tormented Trobbio and embraces the doom to come. A lot of people thought that Trobio might somehow be related to Nightmare King Grim, and I admit at first I thought the same thing. They both wear red and they each have similar theatrical personalities, but there's really nothing to connect the two. But that being said, there are a couple of cool Easter eggs related to Trobio. If you don't buy the quill from Chakra, you can steal Trobio's, which will give you a red or purple feather. I got their red quill on my speedrun, but haven't done a run yet for the purple quill. Trobio was presumably named after his voice actor Matt Trobiani. Matt is an indie game developer who made games like Hacknet, and according to a Reddit post, he recorded a whopping 77 lines of dialogue for Trobio. In comparison, Hornet only has 47 voice lines. Finally, if you were worried about Trobio's fate, there's nothing to fear. When Hornet defeats him in battle, he very dramatically falls to the ground, but he is only playing dead. In fact, if you come back to the stage in Act 3 with the claw mirrors equipped and hang out for a little bit, Trobio will peek his head out before ducking back in and hiding. I wish we got a little bit more of him, but since he's still alive, maybe there's more to come. Subscribe for more Silksong lore.